Hi there. How you doing? Let's wait and see if anyone comes on. Yeah. So the good thing about making videos now and then is that you can kind of experiment. So just find a tree where I can hang my phone on, and out again in the park. Hi, just you're joining in. Just kind of let me know you're here. Give me a name in the comments, where you're coming from, where you see me. I'm out here in the park here in Manchester. What an amazing day! That's 2 days in a row. So it's really good. So I hope you can hear me. I've got a kind of a remote mic on, so sun is just beating down. And I thought I'd come on because CovidAID, the new program for Heads Up, is making a little bit of a good noise. People signing up already for the courses. There's one at the end of March, end of April, end of May, and end of June. You can see the link below or above at the side, somewhere around here. But people have been asking me a little bit more about who it's for, what's going to happen in the individual sessions. Well, first of all, it's for people, it's basically for professionals. So even though these lives that I do are for everybody, but these particular sessions that we'll be doing will be on Zoom. It will be a closed group, and they're basically for professionals that are dealing with the pandemic. So if you're a professional that's dealing, or you know somebody who's dealing with the pandemic from the point of view of a professional care, so that can be a doctor in a hospital or a GP or nurses or support workers in hospitals. It can be care workers in care homes, or emergency staff like fire, ambulance, police. And we've even opened it up to private carers, so carers that are looking after their parents. So they'll be getting carers allowance or something to recognize the fact that they're actual carers. And as far as I'm concerned, that's, in a professional way. Um, so it's for these people. And basically what we want to do is to open up care for them. Because what we found is that people are in the caring professions are really the last to take care of themselves. And so who's caring for the carers? Who's helping the helpers? Not many. And so Heads Up CIO have taken this space. We can go out and actually help those who are helping others. There are plenty services out there helping the general public, and fantastic. But what I would like to do is to focus in on those who are getting burnt out, getting exhausted, and really give them some skills to help them get through the day, to get through the shift, to get through the night when they come home after shift. So this is not therapy, but it's basically professional skills that we can hand over to them in a kind of a protocol that they can learn for themselves. This is not about people coming on to our session in order to do a course so they can teach somebody else. No, that's not the idea. The idea is that they come on and they acquire for themselves skills. So if you know somebody who's suffering because of their job, so they're doing the 12-hour shifts, they're seeing extremely difficult sites in their job, they're dealing with very sick people that are specifically to do with the pandemic this year, then these sessions are for them. So that might be you, or it might be somebody in your family, or it might be somebody that you know. And so I really ask you to share this out, and make this known, because we're doing it online. It's really open to anyone, anywhere. And so the idea is to give them some psychological skills, some body skills, uh, some emotional skills, that they can take with them, they can practice, that doesn't take a long time, that can be used when feeling overwhelmed, or can even be used just on a daily practice. And that's what I do. I practice everything that I teach on a daily basis. I use my skills, I use my vagal breathing, I use my emotional regulation, my psychological flexibility. And I'm learning this, going through the motions. I've got my own mentors and my own teachers. And what I want to do is to be able to pass this on. Eventually, we want to teach others in a teacher training program and then let them go out and teach whoever it needs to be taught. So we want to go into care homes, we want to go into hospitals, we want to go into other institutions that are dealing with this. But in the meantime, we've got 4 sessions, introductory sessions set up. That's in the, I think it's the 25th of March. And then we've got the 4th Thursday in April, the 4th Thursday in May, and the 4th Thursday in June. So we've got Denise Journo from Manchester. So great. Thanks for coming on. We've got Kate O'Brien. So that's brilliant. Just keep the comments coming in. It's great to have you. So while I'm out here, I like to just, you know, we've got to get out, even if you just walk out your front door. You know, sometimes we can do it in a beautiful setting like this. And apart from yesterday, I haven't been out like this since the summertime. So it's a good 6 months. But when it's not available to me, so I stand outside the front door or open the window and I look out the window, or what I usually have been doing is doing my daily walks into the city in a circular motion, come back out, walk back out to where I live. But since I'm in a beautiful, beautiful spot, this is Heaton Park in Manchester, United Kingdom, if anybody's interested where this is. It's a beautiful, beautiful, big, big park, very green, leafy, open spaces, forest spaces. It's absolutely wonderful. So just soaking in those sun rays. Just being mindful of where I am and what's in my surroundings. Listening to the sounds. Really great to ground yourself when you're in nature. If you're in the house, you can do it by pushing your feet into the ground, but if you can do it outside or even in a beautiful setting like this, it's even more powerful. Using my senses. My senses bring me into the present moment. We can't use our senses yesterday or even 5 minutes ago, and we certainly can't use them tomorrow or in 2 minutes. We can only use our senses right now. Just looking around, taking in what I can see using my eyes. Taking note of the leaves, the colors. Some are still brown, but some greenery coming on. Beautiful shades of green in the grass. We've got a kind of evergreen holly tree next to me. Amazing how the colors stand out in the sunlight. And just taking notice while I look at the leaves of all the different shapes and the veins that go through them. The more we focus, the more we take in, the more we're mindful of our surrounding, settling the mind. Regulating the emotions in the body as we become one with their surroundings. appreciating the peace of nature. And then just taking note of what I'm feeling, so in my body. So I'm standing on a hill, so I can feel almost a strain in my legs. It's not sore, but when you're standing not on flat ground, I'm noticing that cool breeze on the skin of my face and on my hands. It's not cold, but there's a cool kind of breeze on it. I'm noticing the wonderful ability to breathe in fresh air. And letting go as I breathe out. Just pushing down now with my fingers towards the earth. Pushing down. Bringing my hands up slowly now. Pushing in my palms. Feeling the muscles in my body. And then slowly letting go. Bringing my hands slightly above my head. Looking up to the sky through my fingers. Bringing my palms down. Peace. And giving that a clean beautiful, just shaking that out. Stretch. So, thanks for joining me, and I wish you a wonderful rest of the day. Please share this out. Please share the message out to those you know that are in the service of serving others, and hopefully we'll meet again very soon.